This is Hardy Brute, and today I'm going to be playing Red River. This game has a lot of unique weapons, a lot of unique skills, stat points, so there's a lot of ways to make yourself overpowered, and that's where the game really shines. This is my first sponsored video, and while I won't tell you how much I made, I will say,
I don't have a set price or anything, but I have been getting $10.
well, I didn't actually get paid. I do have 5 free codes for the game, which you can earn by leaving a comment down below, and randomly being selected. If I don't get enough comments, I'll be leaving the code on future videos as a comment myself. So let's check it out. There are a number of different characters you can play. The main difference is their starting skills, their stat points, and their starting weapon. But I think I'm going to play the Northern main. I think I like his skill set the best. Play the second story and play it on easy, because this game is pretty hard sometimes. We start with 4 different skills: the basic slash, the kick, the dodge roll, and the ground slam. This story is also unique because you come with an ally, so you don't have to do all the fighting by yourself and it's easier to level up. You can also customize 3 different skills at the end that you choose yourself, 4 different consumables on the front, and every skill you see in the game, you see the other characters using, even the weapons, can be found and equipped, which is a pretty cool concept. So we start with a single one-handed axe. It's got slashing, pierce, and blunt. We have 2 of these axes, so now we're going to dual wield. Attack much faster. Put the eggplant in our consumable. We have 2 skills, backstep and block, but these are white skills, and it's kind of hard to switch out the skills. So I'd rather equip a skill that sounds cool. Like this rapid fire slash thing. Are you okay over there, buddy? It's a good thing that guy's our ally. There's a lot of little interactables. This is just a combat battle. Get equipment, get skills, get items. And we already hit level 2. And we almost died. The main difference on easy is that you get a little bit of health regen on your own. But the eggplants will also heal you. Do a big ground slam. We got quite a bit of stuff to sell. Go to the shop, sell all this stuff. We actually found a 2-hander, which does a ton more damage. Our axe did 20 to 16. 2-hander does about 30, 30, and 16. So it's almost double the damage. That guy dodge rolled my attack, and we're hitting for 200, 400 now. Our damage is way better. We are slower though, so I'm going to knock everything into attack speed. We were hitting for 30s before. You can also level up movement speed, health, stamina, strength, and magic. Just depending on what kind of build you want to go. We are much more of a strength build. Found a legendary 2-hander. 100 blunt damage, 150 poise, that's an insane amount of damage. Built-in attack speed, and a chance to do magic damage, so it's kind of a mixed. This spear also does pretty good damage. More attack speed, and basic attacks do 3% of the target's max HP. That is really good for bosses, but it also costs 17,000, and we only have 1,000. So I activated the Jade Lion. It's going to summon the boss, and we'll go on to the next area if we beat him. He's got 1,400 health, which isn't too bad now that we're doing 200, 400 smacks. If we were still doing 30s, we might be in trouble. Got a bunch of gold, a bunch of XP. Got a few more skills as well. So we got the reposition. It's a short little dash ability that uses our mana instead of our stamina. So that'll be useful. Let's go on to Act 2. It turns out the guy we came with died. So that's unfortunate for him. We found 2 pink trinkets. This one has a ton of health regen. And basic attacks to percentage of health, that's pretty good too. This one's got movement speed, crit, vampirism. This is just a stat stick, this is really good too. It's only cost 3,000. But let's deal with the enemies first. Group them up, do a big slam. Do some smacks. That big guy's got a ton of health. But we did probably get enough items to buy one of those trinkets. Let's check out the weapons. We got some range consumables. I'm not really a big fan of the range weapons. Sword dash and a mighty kick. Selling all our stuff. We're up to 4.8k now. Not sure we can afford both of them. But I'd rather buy the second one, the stat stick. A movement speed, crit, vampirism. The vampirism is really good. Just gives you more ways to heal. And the boxes over here always give trinkets as well. And we actually found a red, ultra rare one. Plus 1 HP regen, plus a ton of max HP, 350. More effective healing. And basic attacks to 5% max health damage. That's an insane trinket to find on the ground. We now have 450 health. Put all our stats into attack speed and we're to 125. And our health actually looks low now just because we got so much. I will enjoy torturing him. I bet you will, buddy. I bet you will. So we got surprise attack in the grass field. There's big old gorillas now. And he has to have at least 3,000 health. For how much we smacked him. But our attack speed is better, our health is better. We are quite a bit stronger now. All of your gold is sold and converted to XP between acts. So it's better to hold on to valuable things if you're trying to buy something super rare. Keybear, we found 2 blue with one-handers. More crit damage. Chance to do a key slash. 20% attack speed, that's really good. And more blunt damage. I think we're going to transition back into one-handers. So our two-hander is just a white weapon. We did find a legendary Tonfa, a fist weapon with built-in strength, built-in slash, and the OP backstab ability. It does 3000% damage when you hit them in the back every 10 seconds. I did one run with that weapon, and I was just one-shotting the bosses. It was pretty fun. But now we got 2 one-handers again. We're attacking crazy fast. And we're actually doing about the same damage. So our damage has skyrocketed. Once again, we're looking for the red jade statue. We're looking for any trinket shops, any weapon shops. We can drop our stats into attack speed. We're up to 150 now. And we're getting at least 30% from our one-hander. Summon the boss. And now we're fighting the Doomed. It's got 2 two-handers. Almost 5,000 health. Doing a shuriken blast. But even this skill, right here, you can find on the ground, you can equip it yourself, which is pretty cool. Oh, he disappeared. That must be the teleportation right there. This guy's got crazy moves. Our trinkets, though, are carrying us right now. So let's sell some of our gear. We found a pink trinket. 180 health. You gain 30 strength when you're healed. That is pretty good. So let's move on. At last it's over. Well, the leader has not appeared yet. I see. We're still into Betrayal 2, Act 4. It starts right off with a boss battle. We have a legendary weapon, 8% crit, 450% slash damage every 4 seconds. So I want to keep my attack speed one, but it's probably better than this basic one that just has crit and key slashes. I'll price that one. Sell the rest of my stuff, keep the scrolls because there was lots of money. And we could buy an amulet. They both have gear handling, increased healing, and all the amulets have on-hit effects, which scale off your magic damage. Let's check out the weapons. Legendary Fist. Built-in strength. Built-in attack speed. It's 30% attack speed gain. That stacks up to 5 times. That sounds insane. A good two-hander, extra posture damage. And extra blunt damage every 5 seconds. That's decent, but I think I'm going to go for the fist weapons. So let's kill the boss. He's only got 3k health. He is distracted. And he got obliterated. But we got stuff to sell now. So if you sell all our stuff, we actually need 7.5k. And so if I sell my old weapons, we have just enough for the fist. And now we're going to have loco attack speed when we hit an enemy. Up to 150% more attack speed? That's going to be awesome. Into Act 5, Revenge. Now the Trinket, this one doesn't do anything for us. Cast duration. Magic Vampirism. We don't really do any magic damage. Blunt resist, lots of resistances. It also heals you when you're damaged, which is one of the strongest abilities. We're now doing 300 to 400 base damage. And they died too quickly for me to get my stacks off. Found another trinket shop. Some thorns in max HP. Crit rate, attack speed, vampirism. This is another stat stick, and this is a lot of really good stats. So let's sell our scrolls. Sell the rest of our gear. And swap it over the blue one. It also spawn a little dagger now whenever we dash. And that does 15 damage. At least looks pretty cool. Got the double Larionet. Spin around. Spin faster based on your attack speed. Or we can summon an ally. Let's get the summon the ally. It's going to use our blue mana bar. But we're only using that right now to dash around anyways. Get even more attack speed. 161, and we're up to 650 health. We should have 100 health right now. He's got 22,000 health. If we crit for 1,200, and look how fast we're attacking. We finally have an ally there to help us. And he didn't even get to attack. Our attack speed is at least 300%. That is so fun. We also got like 60,000 cash after killing that guy. He must be the final boss. You have bested us. Yes. Yes, I did. So we completed the second story, unlocked a new character. But I'd like to do another story and play with the gorilla, the ancient savage beast. And do the first story as well. And now we're the ancient savage beast. Some big old swings. A big slam attack. Got a gorilla roll. And we got a flash one attack as well. Look at those big smacks, they just go flying away. Yeah, the character also comes with a ground slam and a charge ability built in. The ground slam is a massive circle, does 1,000 damage, and this is just with his base stats. He's got 500 health, only 60% attack speed. We found a few trinkets a little bit higher. He also moves very slowly. His resistances are a bit higher than 10. He's got 40 strength, 150 stamina from 100, and his consumption is lower too. So he's pretty beastly just on his own. So we're basically naked, but I'm gonna go fight the boss right now anyways and see how it goes. If the ground slam is doing 1,000, this guy doesn't have a chance. Still hurts the boss. And he almost got his own big ground slam off. Let's get some equipment to sell, and let's go on to the next area. And let's continue to upgrade attack speed. We're trying to get it back to 100% at least. And the guys just go flying. Let's go on to Act 2. The Ancient Beast is nothing but a legend. But I'm the Ancient Beast. We're now going to fight Harambe. It's got 5,000 health. It's like 100 ninjas versus 1 monkey. Seems like he has a lot of the same abilities we have. But instead of 500 health, he's got 5,000. He's also murdering all the humans. Yeah, there's only a few humans left. And I'm pretty sure I took down the gorilla all by myself. I don't think they did anything. This is our charge ability. He slammed into the wall, got stunned. And I guess it's a good thing we saved 4 humans. Good job, Harambe. Legendary Dagger, Legendary Fist. Got the Spike Pit. Does do a physical damage. We don't have a ton of cash right now though, so I think I'm just going to move on. Look at the trinkets really fast. Could get a Legendary Amulet. Magic Vampirism though, I don't really care about that. Regular Vampirism though, I care about that a lot. Let's just buy that, slap it in, and move on to Act 3. And why did we have to do Harambe dirty like that? And kill our own kind. There's not going to be any Ancient Beasts left at this rate. Movement speed, attack speed. That is pretty good. That would fix our attack speed. We get some crit rate, crit damage. Defeating an enemy gives you movement speed and attack speed. That's decent too. Let's go fight the boss if we can get some cash first. And then decide from there. So we're fighting something different this time. We're fighting the Swamp Beast. He's got very high defense. Her charge is doing 2s and 1s. The big slam's only doing about 200. The other Harambe took at least 700. It's doing a constant lightning storm. We've been able to evade all of his attacks, so I really don't know how much damage he does. We took out Harambe. I am sorry, brother. But it had to be done. I think one of our white trinkets we found also gives us a shield when we hit an enemy that's at 50% health. So that'd be another reason we're not really taking any damage. Because usually the shields are based on percentage of health. And we have 500 health, so we have a lot of health. Killed the boss, pick up the loot. Found a legendary bow staff. Its damage isn't that massive, but it comes with extra posture. You gain crits on stack, and it does extra blunt damage. It's gotta be better than our basic attack. Smack for 150, 300, so we are hitting higher. Let's go on to the next act. Let's go check out some shops. Some legendary one-handers. I'd rather have two-handers. I will buy the Tsunami Rise though. It does 7% max health damage, which is pretty good for bosses. It sends out 3 blades. I think it looks pretty cool. And a yellow legendary with double healing on a hit. So it's going to heal 25 on hit? That's a lot. That's going to make us a god. It also gives us slash resistance too. It only costs 4k. We got a massive upgrade there. Lots of resistances. I don't care too much about that. Let's get even more attack speed. And we found the red lion. So let's trigger the boss. We're fighting the giant Northman. 3.3k. Does a lot of wind-up attacks. And he's also got a charge attack too, like us. And we have to kill another one of our brothers, maybe. This game can be brutal sometimes. Ape on ape violence. A big smack attack. 24 health, and he's taken care of. I think this time we're going to let our brother live. We've done enough harm. Let's go on to the next act. We're out of the dream realm. We have to fight these spirit creatures. That's pretty satisfying. Big slam. And get the deluxe eggplant. Yes, please. Let's drop some white items. the max eggplant. We're just rolling in the eggplants. Yeah, they heal you a lot more. But I'm just keeping them for the cash. There's a looper as well, you can restart over and over and over. But I think we're plenty strong for the final zone. And we're on to Act 6 of the Showdown. This area is really nice because there's a ton of shops, a ton of trinket places. So you can often just farm here for as long as you want, and just kind of choose to fight the boss. Another one-hander. I really want a two-hander because I think it just fits better with the gorilla. Really big smacks. Lots of HP regen, but I don't know if I really care about that. But when you heal, you get 30 strength. That's pretty good. Max health. Attack speed when you're healed. Those are actually both pretty good for when we're healing. Because when we're damaged, we restore health. But I'm not sure if restoring is the same thing as healing. But if it is, this trinket also gives you attack speed. As does this one. So all three of these trinkets would be really good for us. If that's how the mechanic works. We just don't have anything to really sell. Our crappy trinkets aren't worth that much, so we gotta go farm a little bit, come back. All these shurikens actually heal us for more damage than they take. So we can just stand here and take it all day. It's pretty awesome. But we got a few enemy spawns. Got a few items to sell. Yeah, we can buy the trinket that gives us attack speed and damage. 4% max health damage on our basic attacks. Still looking for two-handed weapons. Let's say one-hander. Found the Spirit Shuriken. Holds to shoot a bee made of Spirit Shurikens. It's a magical type weapon. So there's definitely a magic build in the game somewhere. Found a trinket with 400 max HP. That is a crazy amount. So let's farm a bit and buy that. Up to 5,000 cash. Buy the extra health. And replace our final white trinket. So now we're pretty teched out. Got 1,300 health. A double attack speed at 120. So we're pretty set to take on the boss. I walked around to quite a bit of the weapon shops, and I didn't find anything that was actually good. This guy's got 24,000 health. Right now we're a tank god, but our damage is a bit lacking. But we still do 200 to 300 smacks. I really like his ground slam, it looks pretty cool. 500 slam. Oh my god, the charge attack is what does damage now. 50s and 60s per tick. I used to do 5s and 10s. So for some reason that does a ton of damage. He's doing a whirlwind, and the other guy's doing a shuriken blast. Both are really bad against us. Because we're just healing an insane amount. I've actually died to this attack before. Because when they all come in like that, they can burst you and kill you super easy. Finish you off with a charge attack. And get obliterated. Once again, we got 60,000 cash from that guy. And 20 skill points. So let's just fix our movement, I guess? And we are so fast now. Well, I hope you enjoyed. This game is a lot of fun. It's really crazy to experiment and see what happens. See what kind of RNG you'll get. But if you would like to play this game, try to get a free code, leave a comment down below. Alright, I'll see you later.